Bueno, bienvenidos a la semana 13. Ya estamos casi al final. So here we are, almost at the very end. Hey, we're going to be finishing up capítulo 5 this week. So obviously the first thing you should do, as always, is watch the Vista en General video. Okay, and then this week we're going to be focusing on comparisons. We're going to compare people, places, and things equally, as well as those which are not equal, using a variety of different structures. And so in order to do this, you're going to read the textbook, complete the corresponding My Spanish Lab activities, and when you're done with that, there will be a quiz over comparisons on My Spanish Lab. There will also be a Vital Signs Form Part 2, on which you will take that quiz in Blackboard, and you will be logging an hour of language and cultural contact. Now, more specifically, under the lista de tareas, you'll find the Semana 13 plan, which will lay out the textbook and My Spanish Lab activities for you. Okay. After you have completed the quizzes, I want to remind you that Diálogo 8 is going to be due this coming Wednesday, April 10th, before 11:59 p.m. And you can begin working on Diálogo 9, which will be due on Wednesday, April 17th. Okay. And we did not have a presentación cultural número 2, but we will have a número 3. This is going to be due on April 21st. So you can start working on that, especially now that you have your feedback from the first one. Okay. So again, a reminder, don't forget to turn in your dialogue number 8 on Wednesday, April 10th by 11:59 p.m. Okay. So once you've gone through the My Spanish Lab activities, you can work on the quiz in Blackboard. When you click on that, it will bring you here to a video on the vocabulary and the expressions for part 2. When you feel that you are ready, after you have taken notes and you have studied, then you will be ready to take the quiz, which is very similar to all the other quizzes given. Okay, you'll have 15 minutes to take this. The next thing that you'll see in Semana 13 is Diálogo 8, which you should already be familiar with. It's diálogo entre un nutriólogo or una nutrióloga y un paciente, una mujer or un hombre o una mujer de México que acaba de sufrir un infarto de corazón y que también padece de diabetes. And so you're going to review prior vocabulary over food as well as parts of the body. You should have appropriate greetings, introductions. You're going to ask the patient to spell his or her, or ask him for his or her name and then how to spell the last name. Find out how he or she feels today. What is his or her normal diet and exercise routine. Okay, so again, let me start over on this because I made some corrections and I apologize for the little jump in the video. Okay, so you're going to have appropriate greetings, introductions, in which the nutritionist will give his or her full name and ask the patient for his or her name, how to spell his or her last name only. Find out how he or she is feeling today, what his or her normal diet is like, as well as exercise routine. Give some suggestions for an exercise or for a healthy diet, as well as an exercise program, and be specific on the body parts. Okay? Ask your patient what he or she thinks about your suggestions, the likes and dislikes, and the patient will respond appropriately. Tell your patient what he or she needs to do. That's using the formal commands. Thank him or her, and appropriate closings, farewells. Okay? And again, be sure to include vocabulary expressions you've been learning in the textbook when appropriate. It's a chance to practice what you're learning, get feedback. Make sure you comment or react appropriately. For example, if a patient says, me siento muy mal, don't just move on to the next question without making some sort of comment such as lo siento or va a sentirse mejor pronto. Okay? Okay. I have also put up diálogo 9. Okay, so it's a diálogo entre un enfermero o una enfermera y una joven paciente colombiana con dolor de la espalda. Okay, so here you'll run through it twice as always. You'll have the appropriate greetings, introductions, find out your patient's name, how to spell his or her last name, find out how he or she feels today, what hurts, and they're going to answer the back. How long has the back been hurting? Is anything else hurts? And the person should answer that his or her feet hurt when he or she has to be on those feet all day. Find out what is bothering him or her, okay, which is a swelling in the ankles. What is worrying him or her, their children. Okay. Tell your patient it seems to you that he or she needs to speak with a doctor, and the patient should respond with it's a good idea. The appropriate thank yous, closings, and farewells. Okay. So this way you have it ahead of time so you can start in your preparation. Okay. Once you have gone through both the diálogos, okay, diálogo 9 won't be due until the Wednesday of the next week, which will be April 17th. There's the recursos, which are some extra resources, and I have some PowerPoints over comparisons of equality, comparisons of inequality, and superlatives, if you need those. Okay. So that is semana 13. Les deseo buena suerte.